Hello again, welcome back to the Grand Compound. We're back in the garage, and today I want to show you guys some different ways to store tackle. You saltwater fishermen out there have to come up with some different solutions than bass fishermen, a lot of the freshwater guys. Now, of course, everybody has these neat little tackle organizers. Everybody has them. They're great for smaller baits. But what do you do when you got to tote around one of these? There's a bait that's 14, 15 inches long, okay, for big rockfish. Maybe you're fishing for blue marlin or something like that. Big baits need different tackle storage solutions. So I'm going to show you a couple ways to do that, one portable and one for when you get back to your garage. Before we get into that, I'm going to show you another thing that you'll find very handy for carrying pre-tied rigs. You guys have seen my best flounder rig ever video, I hope. If you haven't, I'll post a link right about here. This is where the link will be. Okay. Once you've tied your rigs, put them on a swim noodle. Cut your little pieces of them out and just wrap them around, hook the hooks in the noodle. This keeps them clean, dry, ready, organized, and you can get them out without any tangles. They're ready to go. So you don't waste a bunch of time tying when you should be fishing. So that's one way to do that. You can also use smaller pieces of noodle for smaller rigs, whatever the case may be. So they really come in handy. Now I'm going to show you a video on how to handle all your bigger rigs. That's coming up right here. Alright, so this advanced tackle storage system should be pretty easy to recognize. It's a bucket. This is about a 4-gallon bucket that I got. The labels are gone, but it used to house the filling for donuts. There's a donut shop nearby. They have these buckets for $1 a piece. You get all you want. They got a good heavy handle on them. Good to go. And what we've done is we've taken a utility knife and cut notches in it all the way around, okay? Far apart as you want. And what I've also done is taken a piece of 1-inch PVC, drilled 4 holes in it, and connected it to the bucket near the top with zip ties. 4 holes in the bucket, 4 holes in the PVC. Now, why do that? Well, because when you're fishing, it's real handy to have a place to keep your scissors and your pliers in your bucket. This bucket typically stays in action there. Plenty of room for storage of other things down in the bottom. And watch this. Big mojos, no problem. Keeps them separate so your yellows and your whites don't get together. You can fill this thing up with big gear all the way around, and it's going to keep everything organized, straight, no problems. I would recommend drilling a hole in the bottom. The kind of fishing we do lends itself to getting water inside the bucket, so drill a drain hole in the bottom, and there you have one dirt cheap couple $1 worth of tackle box for big gear. You can fill that thing up and geez, it'll have 40 pounds of stuff in it before you go fishing. Alright, so that's how to make a handy tackle bucket to carry all your big fishing gear when you're going offshore, saltwater, or fishing for big fish with big baits. Also very handy for flounder fishing. You can make a bucket for every kind of species you go after, and it's a lot easier to deal with than a tackle box. In fact, you can take your tackle boxes, put them in the tackle bucket. Just as simple. So, hope that helped you guys out. On the next video, I'm going to show you how to store all these big behemoth baits when you get home. What do you do? So, check that one out next. Hit like and subscribe. Thumbs up buttons down there. And I'll see you next time.